And this right here, first bite, inspired. Because I'm like, wow, I can mix so many different creations. I can make this every week and not have to feel redundant, like we're eating the same type of food.
Yeah.
Yeah! Rastafaro. Welcome forward, y'all, to Almost Alkaline Kitchen. We back. It's been a minute and I'm ready to turn up. What you?
Let's just slow it down.
Okay, let's breathe. Let's breathe. But you got some abundance there?
I got some abundance. Let's just, yeah.
No, we got Gray here. So she's bringing the vibes. Reminding me sometimes I gotta slow down and bring that love and intention.
And the breath. Give thanks.
All right, much love. Give thanks, y'all. So we got the Honorable Gray here. Welcome forward to Almost Alkaline Kitchen for the first time.
First time.
On video for y'all, but Gray's been blessing us a whole bunch. If you check out our Instagram, if you check out our different social media accounts, you're gonna see Gray coming forward with some pretty legendary recipes. So today, we blessing the YouTube. It's been a minute. Sorry, I'm a little, let me just take it easy. It's been a minute, but now y'all about to be blessed. So Gray is a food healer, high grade healing, space setting, intention setting, vibes getting, blessed and highly flavored and favored. The Anointed One, give thanks. How you feeling?
Grateful. Grateful, highly favored, and highly flavored, indeed.
Give thanks. So we'll move this to the side. So we got a pretty dope little feast coming forward here. This is something for me I'm excited about because sometimes I'm on the go. Sometimes I'm on just making moves. And I really need to have that thing that I can just grab and go. I don't want to have to prepare every time. So you want to let them know what we got going on today?
Well, today we're going to be making some delicious, nutritious Fonio Parfaits. So you're going to get your layer of your Fonio, that high grade healing with the sea moss. We're going to have fruits in there, nuts, spelt flakes, dates.
Y'all know I'm on my gains. I'm on the gains right now. So we need all the Fonio. We need all the spelt flakes, all the dates. Give thanks. And you're legendary with the putting together of the food. So I'm gonna let you just do your thing and let's create the vibe, really.
All right, absolutely. Much gratitude, much gratitude. So we're gonna set the intention for our meal today. And the intention is going to be just to be able to take a moment to give thanks to our ingredients, to give thanks to ourselves, for taking this time to create something that's going to nourish our minds, bodies, and spirits. So just to take a moment for that today, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, just to be able to take the breath and giving thanks. All right.
We give thanks.
Yes.
Bless. So what we got going in here?
So first what we're going to do is we have some Fonio cooked.
I'm sous chef today, so just, just tell me what you need and I got you.
Absolutely.
I got you.
So what we have done with the Fonio is it's already cooked. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually take this and create a nice little pudding to be able to layer in our parfait. So I'll have you add some of the Fonio to the blender.
Okay.
And we'll get some milk. Let's see.
Let me know when.
Let's put a little more in there.
Un poco más.
Un poquitito más. That's good. That's perfect.
Bless.
All right. You're going to pour your milk in there.
Love, 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 love.
Gratitude.
Love, 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 love.
We're just going to put a little sprinkle of our maple syrup.
Don't feel no type of way putting a little more.
Actually, I mean, it's a little drizzle because we're also going to be adding dates in there.
Okay.
So you can go and put, I know you're on the sweeter side, so you can put some of the dates in there. Yes.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gucci?
8 because we great.
8 because we're great.
Yeah.
The ancestors say 9 because we divine.
We divine. Hey! Yes, give thanks. All right, so with that, we're also going to add some of our cinnamon, which is the right amount cinnamon.
That's the high grade.
Say,
That's the high grade. Whenever I smell it, I just get full of joy.
Let's see.
That's epic.
Whew.
It almost don't smell like cinnamon. It almost doesn't smell like cinnamon.
It's not your anti-cinnamon. All right, so we're going to blend that up. And then what we're going to do is take that liquid, add it to a pot, and cook our fonio in that, so that we can actually get all that flavor into our fonio. But don't forget our key ingredient.
The most.
The most. And you know you can go crazy with it. Put as much as you want.
Is that good?
Maybe a little more.
Am
There we go. Yes.
Oh, give thanks, give thanks.
Yes.
And then we're Gucci?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're gonna blend that up.
Hey, yes, we cooking with grain.
Okay.
That's a nice texture. That's Gucci.
That is perfect. Oh, let them see that.
Yeah, and this is something that we can just really eat, just like this. This right here is just a little easy fonio smoothie.
Yeah.
If you really want to, you can do that.
So we're going to take that. We're going to turn on our element.
Boom.
It's because it's used to your touch.
You
That's
feel
why.
me?
That's why.
So put a little fonio in there.
Actually, we're going to start with this.
Okay.
We're going to start with our wet, and then we're going to bring in the dry. Ooh. Looks almost like a custard.
Yeah, it's nice. I love the fonio texture. It's just so silky. Fonio plus sea moss plus dates is a silky experience. Woo! Silky cabrera.
It's perfect. All right, let me just set these off to the side. Now, you don't want this to be too hot. You want it to be, mellow, because we're not trying to cook the fonio again. What we're doing is we're really just bringing in, a warmness, so that when that comes in, it kind of eases into it. It's basically just giving this more body. You're saying that you're trying to
body. It's giving body. Okay. Okay.
Or chunk it up. It's giving gains. It's giving thick.
It's giving thick.
That's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
So once it starts, and really feel into your food. So always make sure your hands are clean, but really feeling like, ooh, is that something? Kind of like when you get into the band. Is that something I want to get into right now? And I'm not touching it, I'm just kind of feeling into it. So we're gonna give it a little more time to get warm. And then once it's at that sweet little warmth, then we're gonna add our fonio. We're gonna add some vanilla, and we're just going to let that simmer for a quick minute, and then we're gonna start mounting our parfait.
Thanks.
Yes. So while we wait for that to come to a slow little bubble, we have our blueberries here, which we have soaking in apple cider vinegar, just to make sure that we're cleansing our fruit correctly. So I'm gonna invite you, Akeem, to really get in touch with your food. Like, put your fingers into the water and just giving thanks.
Blueberries, surrounded by blueberry farms here in Vancouver. These grow natively in wild. Give thanks to be on this land where it actually grows on. It's brilliant. Can I take a bite into it?
Absolutely. Ooh.
I love the color.
Juicy.
The deep purple, clear insides.
So while you rinse that, I'm gonna start adding the fonio in here. And this is gonna be based on how thick you want it to be.
Yeah.
So if you're more on the thick side, definitely add more Fonio. If you like, you know, silky smooth, you know, not too thick, then you can definitely add less. And I know that you in your game season, so we gonna get it nice and thick.
I appreciate you, love that. And the Fonio is epic because the Fonio has the proper amino acid makeup for muscle building and recovery. So it's like protein is like a broad term for amino acids. And the muscles, that's basically what rebuilds your muscles after they tear after workouts. So that's why I really love Fonio when it comes to the gain and bulking and post-workout recovery, plus just getting nice and thick. Nice and thick.
Thick season.
Yeah, that's looking proper though.
Ooh.
That's looking proper.
So now what we're gonna do, seeing that, you know, the Fonio has become acquainted with the Fonio pudding, what we're gonna do now, and I'll have you do this, is just sprinkle love into this pot. So that's vanilla extract.
And about 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons maybe?
Yes. Not too much, because you don't want to overwhelm it. You also don't want to take away from the earthiness of the Fonio.
Yeah.
You don't want to take away from the dates. We want everybody and every ingredient to really have its place. Everybody's gonna shine.
And I like it. They're not necessarily having specific ingredient amounts, but feeling into it. That's why I like when you're like, feel the food, because you know it's an art. At the end of the day, we're creating.
Absolutely, and that's also part of that ancestral touch, right? Sometimes we hear the ancestors whispering, "That's enough," or "Put a little more," or "Let them know." You know, because sometimes you gotta let them know. All right, I think it can get thicker than this. I don't know about you, but
I'll put some more.
I think we can get thicker than this.
When I'm on my Fonio.
Mucho más. Ooh, yes.
I really like this texture though. As we're moving through the different layers of it, and we see like, okay, this texture, this could be like a little popping texture, which is like the softness of it.
It's super creamy too. So like even think about oatmeal, right? This is something that you can do this overnight as well, and kind of like bring it back to choosing healthier, alternative, ancestral options for breakfast, lunch, dinner. I mean, you can eat this any time of the day.
It's a snack. That's a full-on snackers.
All right, so I'm gonna have you sprinkle some cinnamon in here.
Thanks.
Ooh, and look at that swirl. You know, really looking at how each ingredient is coming into the community of ingredients. So how that cinnamon has really married the mixture. And then it becomes a part of it. So now you can't really see the cinnamon because it's in there, but you can smell it. You'll definitely be able to taste that. We also want to sprinkle a little bit of cocoa in here.
Cocoa?
Do you have some cocoa kicking around?
You got some cocoa kicking.
Yes, let's definitely get some cocoa in here. You don't want to use too much because we're not really doing it for the color. We're doing it for the flavor, to really bring that flavor out. And it's really just enhancing the flavor. Just like when you're putting on makeup, you're not putting on makeup to look like somebody else. You're putting on makeup to enhance the beauty that's already there. Ooh. I mean, if it was up to me, you could keep going, but I guess you can stop. Yeah.
It's up to you.
A little more.
Yeah,
there we go. Yes.
Don't be shy.
Ooh, and again with that swirl, really seeing how the cocoa is becoming a part of the overall ingredients. I'm gonna have you stir this so that you can also put some of your love and energy into there. And then really think about what you're calling in, right? With this. It may just be a snack, but it's also about being ready. You know, being ready so you don't have to get ready. So this is something really good that you can grab on the go. You can create them, have them in your fridge. If you need, you know, you're running out, grab it, go. You can add fruits, nuts, whatever you'd like to add to it. But really having this as a base, and then building upon it.
Something like this, I feel like you can just, like you said, have it as a base, and then you could add even a little bit to a smoothie. You can add a little bit to a yogurt bowl. You can add a little bit to a parfait. You know, that's
definitely. And you can also mix it up by making something like this, because the fonio is so versatile, right? So you can flip it all the way to the other side and actually make this something savory.
Flip it down, tip it in reverse. Sit up to Missy Elliott in the kitchen today.
Definitely.
Flip it and reverse it. Make it something totally different.
Hey.
What we making?
Hey.
What we making though?
Now you don't. Okay.
Give thanks. So the cocoa's
all the way in there.
Melted in there.
All right. So we're going to turn this off because at this point, what we want is for it to just sit, not to bubble, not to be doing anything other than just sitting and setting. And while we're waiting for that, I want to.
Just want to say, you want to let that rest. It's been working. You want to give it an opportunity to rest. You want to show some love. Sometimes when I look at food and cooking, I see life lessons of everything, really true. But sometimes it's like we working so hard and we don't give no chance to rest. We're gonna go right from working to eating on it. If you just let it rest a little bit, let it settle, let it get it to its own, and we feast.
Also, if you grab it when it's hot, you're gonna be doing that. And we don't want that.
Huh?
You know, we want to also tap into mindful eating. So really taking the time, allowing that to rest, setting your intention, setting the space that you're going to be eating, creating, and then giving thanks again to yourself and to the meal, right? Because this is a partnership. It's a partnership. So we've created a little crumble with some dates.
Let me see.
Some spelt flakes. So I'm gonna try that out. Ooh.
It's proper.
Crunchy.
Nice and crumbly. So this was just
Brazilian nuts chopped up, dates, spelt flakes, vanilla, a little bit of maple in the air fryer. No oil, no fuss, just air and love.
Yes, thanks.
So now it's time to mount the parfaits.
Okay, I'm about to say, like, what y'all talking about?
Parfaits.
Yes.
So in order for us to do that, firstly we're gonna need to clear the space.
Because I'm the guy, I'll leave like, by the end I'm done cooking, I'm eating, I have like 20 spoons, halfway used.
Clean as you go. That is key, because then at the end of it, you don't have all of this to clean up. So like, for example, now we have our blender, we can add some water to that, you know, so that it doesn't get stuck to that. Clean as you go, clear the space, and then also reset the intention. What are we doing now? We're going to be mounting. So setting the space for the mounting of the parfaits. So as you're, you know, putting down these different layers, just thinking about the different layers of your day or of your life, you know, being able to bring that sweetness in, being able to bring your foundation in, bring the rest.
Give thanks for this feast, give thanks for this preparation. And for me, this is something important that we bring this vibes and this love into the kitchen, because food is a place and the kitchen is a place for me to recharge. The kitchen is a place where whenever I'm feeling low vibes, low energy, whenever I'm feeling, you know, out of sync, the kitchen helps bring that up. Being around the food, being around these ingredients, and just knowing I have this divine opportunity to nourish myself. It's like, let's get into that vibration, let's get into that energy. Yes. So I love it because it allows us to have something to go to that is gonna uplift us, like you said at the start, physically, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, in all these different capacities. So give thanks
Absolutely.
for the preparation. Give thanks for sharing this feast. I'm gonna go ahead and try one time. Woo! Woo!
Ooh,
It's all good.
Everywhere. It's going everywhere. Maybe you need a smaller spoon. Maybe that's help.
That's okay. We intentional with it. Big scoops. They call me Big Scoop. No, it's proper though. And this right here, first bite, inspired. Because I'm like, wow, I can mix so many different creations. I can make this every week and not have to feel redundant, like we're eating the same type of food.
Yeah, you can mix it up.
So I like that.
You can make it, also if you're exploring fruits, bringing in more exotic fruits, like bringing in the dragon fruit, really switching it up, getting creative, trying something new.
Yeah, that's proper. I want to put some mangoes in there, you say. Exotic fruit.
Oh. Wait a minute.
Give thanks. Give thanks. Give thanks. So much love, y'all.
It's good.
Thank you, Grace, for joining us here at Almost Alkaline Kitchen. Get y'all some feast. We're looking forward to having you return and blessing the people with some more feast, with some more vibes, with some more blessings.
Absolutely.
So it's an honor. Give thanks, give thanks. I'm gonna utilize this. So y'all follow me on Instagram and check my stories. I better be posting about this because I don't want to be just talking about it and not actually doing it. I want to use your lessons that you teach and putting it to work. So give thanks, much love. Give thanks for tuning in, y'all. We're gonna catch y'all on the next one. Almost Alkaline Kitchen is here, not back. We're moving forward, progressing, but it's an honor always. Sending y'all love, sending y'all balance. Catch y'all on the next one.
Gratitude.
Ja! Rastafaro. Gratitude, gratitude.